Hello guys, and welcome to some more Hearts of Iron 4. I know you guys expected a time-lapse for my series on the British Raj, but instead I am joined by one of my good friends, Beowolf.
What up?
And he's going to be playing Brazil, which is on the other side of the world, so we probably won't be meddling with each other's affairs for a while, even though since I am India and I have a billion manpower, other than China, which, as you saw in my last Let's Play, I had like 34 million with not much effort, so I guess this is a good place to start. So let me start. I don't have Iron Man or historical focuses, and it's on recruit just for the sake of it going smooth sailing. And we're gonna start. So, my plan as the British Raj is to basically for the factories and then quickly switch to military and start seeing if I can get my 7 infantry, 2 artillery divisions, and because I've seen those working a lot of the time. So, we're going to leave it paused for the beginning, and I'm going to, since I have a minor, I'm going to start with political effort because I need to get the fascism ASAP. Yes, we're going fastest, so I'm not going to steal all the spotlight. So what's your first plans for Brazil?
I'm honestly thinking of just taking all of South America, but I gotta deal with the stupid United States.
Well,
so I'm just gonna build up a lot.
Thing is, with the United States, you can declare war on South American countries as long as they don't take the South American part of their tech tree, national focus, where they will declare war on you.
Pax America, Americana.
So for the first 2 technologies, I just went purely industrial. I'm getting construction and whatever the other one with the wrench is called, basic machine tools.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
And it looks like I am using 5 of my factories for consumer goods, which really isn't that bad, even though we are doing a civilian economy.
I actually have quite a lot of factories.
I have 14 civilian and 2 military.
I got 3 military, 2 dockyards, and 8.
But the good thing about being a part of the British Empire at the beginning of the game is that I have some decent-ish technology to start out with. Because I start out with the technology like Weapons 1.
Yeah, I don't have that.
And I think I have, I have some really good destroyers. And I actually have the first transport ship, so I don't have to worry about remembering to do that, like I forgot in my last campaign. So, I think as Britain, my first strategy is definitely to take over Siam, because they have a butt ton of rubber. And by a butt ton, I mean a butt ton. They have 80 rubber, which is basically enough rubber to like provide like 2+ full lines of motorized infantry. And if I'm at war with the British, I can take that 850 rubber, 300 tungsten, and 32 steel. Like, I don't even know how that's historically accurate at all.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's every single game has different resources there. It's
Well, I think it's been the same resource. Well, are you talking about the different versions of Hearts of Iron, or the
different like from Vic 2, it's actually a lot of oil and gold. And then in like EU4, it's just spices.
Okay, so I start off with 11 divisions. The template is called Indian Division. It has 9 infantry slots, so it actually starts up fully at what is the combat width? Where did that go? 18. So I can technically make another infantry to get the last combat width, but I really don't want to do that yet because I want to save up and get that artillery later. So before I forget, what I'd like to do, even though I'm India so I don't have to worry about it as much, is I like to build my civilian factories on the Wait, I might mix it up, but I either put my civilian factories on the coast or inland, and then vice versa with the military factories. Completely forgot which was which, but I think I put the civilian on the coast, so I'm gonna do that. There's no way I'm gonna... Actually, wait, let me cancel the... Wait, which coast should I build on first? I don't... Actually, the west coast might be easier, because the British have all the islands and stuff on the east coast, so... Yeah,
I gotta conquer Uruguay.
I suggest you go for some bigger ground first. Like, I suggest you go directly for, like... Which country has some good stuff? I'm pretty sure... Oh yeah, you should get that tungsten from Bolivia. That's 102 tungsten. Or you could go for Argentina and secure 18 oil and 46 tungsten, and then go directly to Chile to get the 24 steel. But... Or you could just go Venezuela and snag like 180 oil, but I don't know if you need that. Actually, wait, you have the 30 rubber, so you could quickly get those motorized out.
Yeah, I don't think but...
Okay, before I
have motorized.
I completely just blanked out on what I was doing. Okay. Alright. Okay, the west coast is now queued up with civilian factories. I'm going to start it on 2-speed temporarily. We'll speed it up in a bit. Let's just hope our internets can connect. And I'm going to assign my 11 divisions to, what's this dude? His name's Edward Quinan, and he has Logistics Wizard, which is supply consumption minus 20%, so that'll help out in the very rugged terrain of Siam. So I'm just gonna immediately make a front line on Siam, and then I'm gonna ignore it for a while. But as I start out with negative 6.9k infantry equipment, which is gonna last me 2 years at this current rate, but once the efficiency goes up, it'll be like a year and a half, and as I get military factories through techs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start going better. I need better... I still got World War I guns. I need better guns.
I don't even know what Brazil did in World War I. I don't know if they did anything.
I think we just chilled and traded.
True. I'm gonna speed it up to 3, see if we can keep up. Okay, it seems like you're keeping up good since we both live in America. So, oh no, you live in Canada, but that's basically the Americas.
Yeah,
so.
I got pretty decent internet.
And I really wish like America wasn't so pricey with the internet. Like, I was watching one of the 3-day war thing that Paradox did, and like Marbazier, who lives in Poland, has like basically free internet. And it's really fast internet, while we have pricey internet and not as fast, so...
Yeah. That's... That's so unfair. Stupid companies wanting money.
I know. At least Canada doesn't have to deal with the crappiest political situation ever. Trump or Hillary, I mean, it's not fun. I mean, you got Justin Trudeau. And
yeah, but might just be puppet is the thing.
Well, his father was pretty influential.
Yeah, his dad was Chad.
Yeah, like I know it exactly, like some of the Canadian things, because the World War I mod I was talking about, I had to do that was my first country I started practicing with, so I got the stuff down, but it was like, it was very split in the election of like 1911 or 1912. It was like Laurier versus this Republican dude, and the Republican dude won.
Yeah, there's a bunch of crazy shit that happened back then. There's like a big ass riot. There's big ass riots too.
Yeah.
For conscription. Crazy.
Oh, I forgot to check for my Navy and my planes, so I start with 80 close air supports, which I guess I'll just station in the closest airport I have to.
I only have 24 fighters.
And I don't have a navy, surprisingly. You'd think Britain would have given me at least, like, some destroyers or something, but no, they gave me nothing, which I'm actually quite okay with, because that's more manpower for me, even though I have 5.16 million to start out with. How much do you have?
500k.
A tenth of me, basically.
Yeah, but I am only on volunteer only, so...
Same.
I could probably get up a bit.
And the fastest, like, tech tree for...
I have 2 battleships.
Wow. Oh yeah, because there's the history where the South American countries just tried to have the best navies and stuff. So you gotta remember, when you go down the fastest tree in the political effort, the nationalism focus, you got militarism, which gives you a recruitable population of 5%, and then military youth gives you another 2% on top of that, so you can get a 7% bonus for basically doing nothing.
Yeah, the basic focus tree is for going fascist is super strong.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons why playing as India is not going to be that bad. I mean, I'm in prime position because I can help Japan with China if it comes to that. Like, normally I'm like, I'll not join the Axis because it's dumb, but for this play around, it might actually be fun because I'm in like a center spot. Like, I can deal with the Soviets if I need to. I can... Actually, I might not even have to border the Soviets for a while. See,
yeah,
that's the only problem with the Axis, is I'm fine with fighting the Allies, but the Soviets just have the manpower, like, trained manpower. I have untrained manpower, so it's gonna be a while. I'm gonna see if force speed will... let's see. Oh, if it seems to be working. If it pops up a message, it'll slow it down.
How about, like, 2 hours behind you?
Yeah, it's not that bad. Especially since we're not in war or anything. Just remember, it's like March 10th or March... I think it's March 13th where national focus is. I'm just gonna pause it right when that message happens, so... Wait, never mind.
20 more days?
I don't need to pause it because I think there's a game mechanic that, like, allocates what you miss to the thing so you're not behind. We'll see.
I didn't go with political effort first, though.
I did, because I need to get rid of the British ASAP.
Yeah, I'm for industry first. Because I'm 100% not aligned.
Civil War. Do I want to send... No, I'm not fascist yet, so I can't, really. Because I'm a democracy, I don't know if I can.
Neither of us can do anything yet.
Yeah, we need world... No, we need world tension of 40% and at least 30 divisions. Well, I'm not training divisions yet because I don't have the equipment, so... Once I get the equipment, I'll start training divisions, but I really, like, I don't, like, I've been watching a lot of YouTube on it, and it seems like low equipment hasn't been killing people that much, but I just think that having the surplus equipment before you buy the divisions is always helpful.
Yeah, I just usually find... I'm mediocre at this game.
Okay, national focus things about to happen. Collectivist ethos.
Effort.
So daily democracy support minus 0.02%.
I'm gonna be able to get construction too early.
That'd be nice. So India starts off 17% democratic, 1% communist, 2% fascist, and 80% British, basically. So the minus 0.02 democratic support a month is gonna just shoot down the thing, but most of it's gonna go to the British faction. So, oh, since I unlocked that, I have political power. So before I forget, I need to get the fastest demagogue, and the higher ups will control. Even though the younger generation, I don't know.
I always do the youngers, because then I have to not deal with a
hires.
civil war.
The hires don't always have to do Civil War either, but I'm gonna do the youngers just for the sake of it.
It was, I was playing as Wes, and then, like, it just happened, and I was like, oh, well then.
It happens with the higher-ups too sometimes, but sometimes you have to deal with the possible Civil War event. Even though fighting a Civil War would be kind of interesting, but...
Yeah, but it's, like, super devastating if you wanna... Unless you win decisively.
So, I just had, like, a realization that if Siam puts troops on its southern border against me, one province I can cut them off from their capital, and they don't have any ports between me and the British, Singapore, so I can literally just encircle whatever they put down there with one quick push.
Yeah, all they have is one city, a little 1-point victory point, which won't give very many supplies.
Yeah.
Get a fascist dude now.
I'm just hoping I can get... I'm gonna get the nationalism focus, and then I don't need the manpower yet, so then I'll switch over to the industrial. How are my civilian factories going? I have built nothing yet. Well, the first civilian factory will be done June 1st.
Same for me.
I guess
41 days.
Yeah.
I got 12 working on. Apparently somebody's giving me a...
Once I turn fascist, I want to remember to turn the war economy right away, because that'll just give me more civilian factories from what I have. It'll cheapen the cost of military factories.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
I never do total mobilization though, because it just shoots your manpower in the foot.
Yeah, I really only do it if I need to pump out a lot of military factories quick.
Civilian factory construction speed, infrastructure, and refinery construction speed. I'm going to take the captain of industry, because that's going to help me out building this. It'll be done the 29th of May now. We're already at 2% tension. So Soviets sent 3 divisions to Republican Spain, and Germany sent 2 to Nationalists, and since no one else has sent anything, seems like the Republicans are going to get an early lead. I mean, it'd be... I don't know whether to support in my mind the Nationalists or... Actually, if I'm going fastest, I need to support the Nationalists in my head.
Yeah. The Nationalists is actually kind of back a bit, but not much.
Thing is, all they really need to push for is Madrid, Barcelona, and what other city was it? I don't...
Valencia.
No.
Probably.
Wait, remilitarization of the Rhineland took 2. Normally they do it the first one. So there goes...
Yeah, they probably did, oh yeah, they did Rashbudan, whatever the hell that is. The Autobahn.
Yeah, they got... So they can make West Wall, even though they don't really need West Wall that much.
Yeah, it's really needed this early.
Well, they do need it at first, but with a historical mode, Germany is a mess. Like, did you know if you went like historical mode playing as Poland, and if you took Czechoslovakia before they did the annex of Sudetenland, that Germany basically can't do anything with this national focus tree because it's stuck. Because it wants to do the Czechoslovakia thing, but it can't.
Wow. Crazy. I played like my last 4 games with the historical off, and literally every single time, Poland's always made their own faction with the Baltic states.
Yeah. When I played China, I really didn't pay attention much to the factions, but all I know is that Poland got annexed right away. Oh wow,
Yeah.
the Nationalists cut off Barcelona from the mainland, so there is a chance there.